Roche-Posay is a very good skincare brand. Having said that, if I had to pick a few products from Roche-Posay, what would those be? That's what I'm going to share in this video. And towards the end of the video, I'm also going to share a couple of products that I'm very happy to give a miss because I'm not that impressed from Roche-Posay. The first one is a Cicaplast Balm. Panthenol and Centella asiatica are the main ingredients in this skincare product. Now this is a protective balm and it has a very heavy texture, like your diaper cream, like your nappy cream, but definitely not as heavy as that. It's very soothing on the skin and can be used for a lot of healing purposes. Let's say your skin is a bit dry, a bit dehydrated, a bit irritated. Maybe you've been out and about in the sun for a very long day, on a very hot day. Maybe you've had waxing or threading done and you just want to heal the skin a little bit. Maybe there have been some minor cuts, nothing blood oozing kind of cuts, just some minor cuts or scrapes. Just to soothe that skin, use this balm. The panthenol in there, which is also called the B5, and the Cica, which is the Centella asiatica, both together, very powerful combination in healing our skin. The key ingredient in Centella asiatica, that's the Cica, that gives us the most benefit when it comes to reducing the inflammation and the irritation on our skin is metacoside. So Roche-Posay has extracted this metacoside from Centella asiatica and used it in their product, and I quite like that they've done that rather than the whole of Centella asiatica, which is made of all different kinds of ingredients, extract the main one for that inflammation calming and use that, and that's what they've done. The second product that I really love from Roche-Posay is the Lipicard AP Balm Moisturizing Cream. This is a very good one and it's very rich, but it's not heavy, and I like that it comes in a large pump bottle and it lasts a long time. This is a product that can be used both on your face and on your body. It is particularly good for people with very dry skin, and if you've got eczema prone skin as well, this product can really help. It's got ingredients like niacinamide, which is going to brighten up the skin, and it's also got ingredients like ceramides, which is going to strengthen the skin's barrier function. Niacinamide can also help in strengthening the skin barrier function. A strong skin barrier in our skin means a hydrated skin and a skin that is prone to fewer breakouts and less irritation. The product also has something called postbiotics. It also helps in strengthening the skin's barrier function. The next product that I really love from Roche-Posay, and there aren't many brands which do this as well as Roche-Posay does, is Everclar Adapalene 0.1% gel. Adapalene is a retinoid. Now amongst all the retinoids, Adapalene is the one which is really good in helping treating that acne on our skin. Apart from helping in fixing the acne, it also brings in a lot of well-aging benefits for our skin. It smooths out the skin and reduces some of the pigmentation on our skin as well. Now Adapalene is most effective at either 0.1% or 0.3%. Now 0.3% you need a doctor's prescription for it, and 0.1% is what we can buy off the shelf, and Roche-Posay's Adapalene is at 0.1%. The next product that I quite like is also from its Everclar range, the Dual Action Acne Treatment product. Now this product has got benzoyl peroxide at 5.5% and another ingredient called LHA. LHA stands for lipohydroxy acid. This product is really good in treating acne. Now benzoyl peroxide is going to attack the bacteria which is causing that acne, and the LHA is going to gently exfoliate the pores. Any exfoliation of the pores, any cleansing of the pores is really helpful for acne prone skin. The next one from Roche-Posay is a cleanser. It's a Lipicard AP face wash. It's very gentle on our skin, and Roche-Posay says that you can even use it for babies. It's quite good at getting rid of your daily sunscreen. It's a good gentle wash. If you have makeup on, I've noticed that it can get the makeup off to some extent, but sometimes if I have very heavy makeup, then I might have to double cleanse. But for sunscreen, getting rid of sunscreen, this is really good. It also has niacinamide and glycerin, always good ingredients to have in a cleanser. This cleanser is especially useful if you've got dry skin, which is what I have, so this is one of my favorite cleansers. The next cleanser that I quite like from Roche-Posay is from its Tolerane range, which is its purifying foaming cleanser. Now this is specifically good if you've got normal skin or oily prone skin. See, it does produce a foaming lather, but it doesn't feel, the skin doesn't feel stripped. It's quite a gentle cleanser in its own way. The skin feels clean but not overly dry after using this cleanser, and that's because of the gentle and the good cleansing ingredients that they've used in the product. The next couple of ones are the sunscreens from Roche-Posay. Both of them are from its Anti-Leos range. The first one is a melt-in sunscreen with SPF 60. It's a chemical sunscreen. It is water resistant, so if you are doing any water sports outside, or maybe it's a very sweaty day, then this is a good sunscreen because it'll last longer. Now, the thing with La Roche-Posay sunscreens, this one and the one that I'm going to mention in a couple of minutes, is that the La Roche-Posay sunscreens are actually very non-slippery, and so it's really ideal if you have some sports to play that day. For example, cricket. So you don't want your sunscreen to be sticking on your palms and make it slip, make those catches dropped or whatever it is that you're doing. You don't want all that. This sunscreen is on your skin, but you don't even actually feel much. So it's that good. Now the last product is also a sunscreen from the Anti-Leos range. This is a mineral sunscreen. A mineral sunscreen is also called a physical sunscreen. Mineral sunscreens can leave a white cast, but this one doesn't leave a white cast, and again it is also very non-slippery and good for your outdoor activities as well. This sunscreen is really good if you've got sensitive skin or a skin where you're struggling with rosacea or any conditions like that. This particular sunscreen can be quite helpful. It's not irritating on the skin. Now, there are a couple of products from La Roche-Posay which I would just turn away from, and I'm also going to share with you the reason. I always share the reasons for products that I don't like because you can use that information to analyze other skincare products as well. I don't like many of its bottled serums, be it it's retinol B3, the Hyalu B5. I'm not a big fan of them, mainly because they have fragrance in them and also because they have denatured alcohol. I understand denatured alcohol has its merits, it has its positives, but it just doesn't go well on my skin. And also it has fragrance like I just mentioned. So the serums I'm not such a big fan of. And also the Dermalargo, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Anyway, the moisturizers from there, not a huge fan of, nothing wrong with them, but I find the Lipica range much better value for money. So these probably do something very similar or maybe even less than the Lipica, but Lipica for the price and for what it can do for the skin, really good one. So this one, I'm happy to give it a miss. And then from the Anti-Leos range, which I have been speaking about very highly earlier, the sunscreen from there, the 70, SPF 70, that one is not very easy to go on the skin, and that's actually a common problem with many sunscreens which are at a very high SPF, way above 50, hard to spread and all that, and that seems to be a similar problem with this one too. That's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. That will really help me a lot, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.